right? Particular outcome is the same. We are going to solve the problem related to the different transmissions, right? So the important formula you have to remember are the same for single phase line, single circuit three phase line, and double circuit three phase line. Okay, so the formula is same. DM and DS values will be different in all the three cases. Okay. Right. See the problem number 6. Single phase line, conductors A and A dash in parallel for one circuit, and B and B dash in parallel from the return path. Calculate the total assuming that current is equally shared by the two parallel conductors. Conductor diameter is 2 centimeters. Okay. Here you have to calculate the inductance of a single phase transmission line in which each phase is having two conductors which are running in parallel. Okay. If you observe the figure here, correct. So it is a single phase line. So each phase is having two conductors. Phase A is having A and A dash conductor, and phase B it is having B and B dash conductors. Okay, so we have done a problem in which you have only one conductor for phase. Okay, so which is the distance between this is given D, right? So then L is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 7 ln dm by ds. So this is the loop inductance. Okay, so here in problem they were asked to find out the total inductance. Total inductance or loop inductance, both are the same. So per kilometer of the transmission line. Okay, so if they were asked inductance per inductance for each phase, so then this will be 2 into 10 power minus 7. Okay, so here not for this. Okay, so if you want to calculate the inductance per one single phase, so then this will be 2 into 10 power minus 1. But in problem, as they were asked the total inductance, so this is L is equal to L1 plus L2 or LA plus LB. So which is 4 into 10 power minus 7 ln dm by ds. Okay, right. Here what is dm? What is ds? Dm, which is mutual GMD. So mutual GMD is nothing but sum of product. Product of all the products mutual distances between any two conductors. Okay, so if you observe phase A conductors and phase B conductors, you have to take the product of all mutual distances. Okay, so mutual distances are, if you consider A in phase A, small a in phase A conductor, so then mutual distances are AB, distance between A and B, DAB, and DAB dash. So this is one product. And if you consider A dash, the mutual distances are A dash B and A dash B dash will get. So there will be 4 mutual products are there. Okay. Right. So the DM, so DM mutual GMD is equal to, so those products whole to the power of 1 by Mn. So Mn is nothing but, so M is the number of conductors in one phase, N is number of conductors in another phase, right? In both the phases you are having only 2 conductors, so M and N are 2, both are 2 only, so 2 to the 4 you will get. So the power will be 1 by 4. Okay, so 1 by 4 can be written as 4th root. Okay, 4th root of, so you have to take the mutual products which are DAB, so DAB dash. Okay, so DAB, DAB dash. So then DA dash B, DA dash B dash. So this is another product. Okay, 4th root of this product, right? So now you have to know the distances, all these distances, DAB, DAB dash, DA dash B, DA dash B dash, right? So from the given circuit diagram, so DAB, right? So from here to here, so this distance is 20 plus 100, so 120. So 120 centimeters, right? DAB dash, so A to B dash from here. So total is 20, 120, so 140. So DAB dash is 140. So DA dash B, So A dash B means distance between these two is 100, and D A dash B dash. So A dash B dash is from here to here, which is 100 plus 20, 120, right? If you substitute all these values, so then DM value what you will get is 119 centimeters. Okay, so you got a DM. Next, you have to determine the DS, self GMD. To calculate the self GMD, you have to consider any one conductor, any one phase, right? So if you consider phase A, so here you are having two conductors, right? You have to here take the product of self distances in the all the conductors of phase A. Okay, so that means the product whole to the power of 1 by n square you will get, n square or m square. Okay, so n is the number of conductors in that particular phase, right? So here there are two conductors, so 2 square, which is again 4 only. Okay, so that this also can be written as fourth root of. Now you have to consider conductor A, subconductor A in phase A. So then what you will get, right? So self distance also you have to consider DAA. So DAA into AA dash. If you consider subconductor A in phase A, so then you have to consider the self distance, which is DAA, and distance from A to A dash, which is DAA dash. Right. And next another product is you have to consider the conductor A dash. Right. Self distance is D A dash A dash. So then distance from A dash to another conductor A is D A dash A. So these are the products. Again, here DAA self distances D A dash A dash. These are nothing but geometric mean radius, which is same as R dash. So R dash is equal to 0.7788 times the R. Okay, right. So now if you observe in problem, conductor diameter is given, which is 2 centimeters. So diameter is 2 centimeters, then radius is 1 centimeter. So here in place of R, you will get 1 centimeter. So then R dash, which is in same as DAA and DA dash A dash, is equal to 0.7788 centimeters you will get. Okay, right. Then what is the distance between A dash or A dash A, both are same, which is 20, right? So this will be DA dash A dash C, both are 20 centimeters. So now you substitute all these values in DS formula, so then you will get the DS, right? After getting DS and DM, you use this formula. So loop inductance is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 7 ln DM by DS in Henries per meter, this one. So if you want in Henries per kilometer, then the formula given is correct only. So 4 into 10 power minus 4 ln DM by DS Henries per kilometer, this value, right? Per kilometer, if you consider 4 here is correct. If it is per meter, then you have to consider it as minus 7. Okay, right. So here you substitute all the values DM and DS. So then you will get the final inductance value, which is 1.36 millihenries per kilometer. Here, how you can calculate the inductance, loop inductance of single phase transmission, in which each phase having 2 conductors. Okay, each phase is having 2 conductors. Okay, right. Let us go to the next problem. Problem number 7. So here, a single phase circuit, a single circuit 3-phase transposed transmission line is composed of 2 ACSR conductors per phase with a horizontal configuration as shown in the figure. Find the inductance, inductive reactance. Here they were asked the inductive reactance, not inductance, right? Per kilometer at 50 Hz. Radius of each subconductor in the bundle is given as 1.725 centimeters. Okay, if you observe the problem, it is a single circuit 3-phase line. Okay, single circuit 3-phase, single circuit in the sense you will be having only one set of 3 phases. Okay, here in the figure you are having 3 phases. So this is phase A, right? So this is another phase, phase B, right? So this is another phase, which is phase C. You are having one set of 3 phases, and each phase is having 2 ACSR conductors. Okay, each phase, phase A is having A and A dash conductors. Let it call as subconductors of phase A. and B dash subconductors of phase B, C dash subconductors of phase C. Okay, and they were asked to find out the inductive reactance. Here they were asked the reactance, right? You know that formula for reactance is 2 pi F into L. So simply first initially you can write omega L. So omega is nothing but 2 pi F. So 2 pi F into L, right? So here they are given the frequency also, right? 2 pi F L, you know. So then you have to find out the inductance value, right? So after finding the inductance, again you have to find the reactance by using this formula. The remaining procedure will be the same thing. Okay, right? So here also for single phase circuit line, the same formula is used, which is equal to L is equal to 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln dm by ds in Henrys per meter. Okay, so if you want in Henrys, millihenries per kilometer, so the formula may be different. Okay, if you want to directly calculate in millihenries per kilometer, you can use this formula. Okay, L is equal to 0.4605 log, here not ln, here log to the base 10 dm by ds, dm by ds. So this, if you use this formula, the units here will be millihenries per kilometer, right? Else you can use as usual routine formula, which is 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln. So ln can be written as a log of base e, right? Here base 10, here base e, right? So dm by ds. So dm by ds. Okay, so here if you use this formula, the units here are the Henrys per meter. Henrys per meter. So now if in problem they were asked to find out the inductance per kilometer, so then you have to again convert this into per kilometer. So for 1 meter, if you multiply this with the 1,000, you will get the Henrys per kilometer. So like that also you can do, right? You can use this formula. If you remember this formula, you can use this, or you can use this formula also. So right, so both are the same, right? So in any case, you have to find out the dm or ds, right? Both dm and ds value you have to find. So mutual GMD and self GMD, right? In three phase system, so dm can be also known as d equivalent, so which is equivalent equilateral spacing. So the formula for this is dab, dbc and dca whole to the power of 1 by 3. Okay, so distance between a and b conductors, d and c conductors, c and a conductors product whole to the power of 1 by 3. Okay, right here, what are the distance? So DAB. So D, if you take DAB, so if here, if in your problem, if each phase is having only one conductor, the problem is different. Okay. So now here you can use center to center distance like this. Okay. So center to center distance you can use. So the equivalent inductance, the D equivalent is equal to previously stated formula, which is DAB, DBC, DCA whole to the power of 1 by 3. Okay. So now DAB is the center to center distance between phases A and B, right? So now here to here, if you consider, which is 6 meters, right? So it may take 6 meters. So DBC also B to C. So from here to here, it is 6 meters, right? So DCA is 6 plus 6, A to C. This total distance is 6 plus 6, which is 12, right? So which is whole to the power of 1 by 3. Okay, right? So now if you calculate what is the value you will get? 1 minute. That if you use this formula 7.55, you are getting. Okay, so let us see the value given in here is correct or not. Right. So D equivalent you are getting 7.549. Right. So if you use the previous case also, you will get the same. Right. So they have calculated. So they were done this in calculations like a double circuit transmission line. So, but this much difference is not. Hello, mute. It is disturbing. Okay, right. Okay, so you can use the same formula. DAB distance is distance from center to center of two conductors or two phases A and B, so which is 6 meters. As we see this, DBC also 6. DCA is 2 whole to the power of 1 by 3. Right? So if we calculate this, I calculate this value. This I am getting 7.55. Right? So now if you do the process he done here, so finally he is also getting the same value 7.5, right? 7.549, which is same as 7.55 only, right, in meters. Okay, so instead of doing this much calculations, you can simply use this one. Okay, it is better. Right? So this is the D equivalent, which is same as DM. Okay, so DM. So then what is the DS? Self GMD. Okay, self GMD in the sense you have to consider only one conductor, right? In that conductor, you have to consider all the self distances by considering each conductor for that particular phase. Okay, right. Right, you consider conductor phase A conductor having two subconductors. So phase A which is having two subconductors. So then if you write for DS, right, so you are having some products 4 to the power of 1 by n square. So here in phase A you are having two conductors, so which is 4 you will get. Right? So distance between, if you consider the subconductor A, all the distances self distance which is DA and other distances from A, which is DA, A dash. So the product. Okay. Then, if you consider the subconductor A dash, so then D A dash A dash. So first initially self distance you may consider. Then from A dash to other conductor distance, which is D A dash A. Right. So this A, D A A and D A dash A dash. These are geometric mean radius value, which is R dash. Right. So R dash and DA to A dash. A to A dash distance is small d here. Right. So this will be small d. Okay. So here also R dash into small d you are getting. Right. So whole to the power of 1 by 4. Right. So which is equal to R dash D whole to the power of 1 by 2 you will get finally. Okay. So now how you can calculate R dash? R dash is the geometric mean radius, which is equal to 0.7788 times. So 0.7788 times R value. So this is R dash. Okay. right? This R value is the radius of each subconductor, right, in the bundle. So that value is given. So radius of each subconductor in the bundle is given as 1.725, right? If you substitute here 1.725, right, this value if you substitute in R dash, you get R dash value, okay? And distance A, D, small d is given as 0.5. After finding R dash and substituting R dash and D values in this formula, you will get DS also, okay? Right, you are calculated both values dm and ds. So then finally you substitute those dm and ds values in the given formula, so that then you will get the inductance of the line, which is 0.904 millihenries per kilometer, right? So but they were not asked the inductance, so they asked the reactance, so which is equal to 2 pi f into L, right? F is given as 50 hertz and inductance here you got 0.904 millihenries per kilometer. If you substitute here, you will get the inductance. Inductance units are ohms, okay? Right? So if your inductance, if you are substituting L is equal to millihenries per kilometer, here also will get ohm per kilometer, okay? Reactance value per kilometer value you will get. Okay, this is how you can calculate the inductance for this problem, and from the inductance you can calculate the reactance also, okay? So this is the this problem number 6 and problem number 7, both two are the single circuit transmission line, okay? Single circuit transmission line is nothing but sorry, so sixth problem is single phase line in which you are having only two phases. Seventh one is single circuit in which you will be having one set of three phase line, right? Let us go to the eighth problem, right? Here you are having a double circuit transmission line. So for this you have to find the inductance per phase per kilometer of double circuit transmission line, which is as shown in figure. The conductors are transposed and the radius of each conductor is given as 0.75 centimeters, right? The phase sequence is ABC, it is given, okay? So this is the double circuit transmission line. Because of the figure, you are having total two sets of three phases, right? This is one set, A, B, C, right? This is one set of three phases, and this is another set of three phases, okay? So you are having totally two sets, or you can also say that this is one circuit, this is one circuit. So total it is double circuit transmission line, double circuit three phase transmission line, right? So how, for this circuit, how you can determine the inductance value, right? Here also the formula is same, okay? So but the calculation of dm and ds values will be a little bit different, okay? So the formula inductance per phase per meter, when you are saying per meter, it is 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln or log to the base c dm by ds, right? Here dm value is mutual GMD, which is equal to cube root of DAB, DBC, DCA, right? So here DAB is nothing but again, so this DAB is the mutual GMD when you consider the phases A and B, right? So this is DBC is mutual GMD when you consider the phases B and C, right? DCA is the mutual GMD when you consider the phases C and A, okay? In double circuit transmission line, you have to first calculate the mutual GMD by taking two phases at a time, so that you will get three mutual GMDs. So by considering two phases at a time, which are DAB, DBC, DCA. So then the final mutual GMD DM value is cube root of those three products, which is cube root of DAB, DBC, DCA. So in a similar way, DS also, so self GMD, right? So for calculating the self GMD of a double circuit transmission line, you have to consider first determine the DS1, DS2, DS3, so which are nothing but self GMD of phase A. DS2 is self GMD of phase B. DS3 is self GMD of phase 3. Okay. So then cube root of all those three products you will get the final self GMD. Okay. Right. To calculate these. So now from the diagram you have to know all the distances from A to all the other distances. If you take A to C distance is given as 4 meters, right? But A to B dash distance is not given, right? You have to calculate that value, right? So A to B distance, this distance also not given, okay? Of course, this distance is 3 meters. So this distance, vertical distance is 3 meters, but it is like some inclination is there from A to B, okay? So that conductor B is not exactly below this, like this, not exactly like this. So it is slightly left to the conductor A. So this distance will be this slight vertical distance will be, it will be different, okay? You have to take care of that. You should not take this 3 meters AB, okay? So similarly, A to C, if you observe, so this is a vertical distance, right? A and B are having in a vertical line. So 3 plus 3, you will consider 6 meters will be the DAC, right? So then A to A dash distance also you have to calculate, right? So A to B dash also you have to calculate, right? Like that you have to get all the distances first, right? So mainly you now if you observe here B to B dash distance, right? This is always from center to center now. So if you take any problem, this should be always center to center distance only, okay? So even though the problem is given like this, you have to consider this as center to center distance only, okay? Now from B to BT total is 5.5 meters, right? Now if you divide B dash into two parts, so this will be 2.5 5.5 by 2. What will get 2.75, I think, right? So 2.75, not 2.5. So 2.8. Okay, now if you consider vertical one, this 8, so this total is 3 plus 3 6 meters, okay? All right. So now this distance from here to here, this distance, this DA. So this is if you know this distance, this distance DA, so you can, right? How you can calculate here? C to A dash, C to A dash distance. This C to A dash distance given as 4 meters. Now, if you divide this into half, so it will be 2. This will be 2 meters. That means right to here you are having 2 meters. Right? So this 2.75 is from this point to up to this point. This will be 0.7. Right? So what is Hello, sorry guys. My due to some small internet problem, I disconnected. Right, right. We are determining the distance from A to B. Right. So, right. So now here. So this distance is 2 meters. So this distance is 0.75 meters, and this distance is 3 meters. So this will be under square root 0.75. So this 0.75 whole square plus 3 square. Okay, distance from A to B is 3 square plus 0.75 whole square, which is 3.1 meter. So in similar way, distance from A to B dash. So from here to here, you can calculate. Okay, right. Here also the same. Right, you have to consider like this. Vertically, you have to consider. Okay, so now here from here to here to here it is 4 meters. So from here to here 0.75. So 4.75 will be the distance from this point to this point, right? So 4.75 whole square and this distance, so which is 3 square. So this will be the distance from A to B, which is 5.62 meters. Then distance from A to A dash, right? A to A dash. What is A to A dash distance? Right now, this A dash is straightly under the C dash only, right? So this value is 6 and this value is 4. So under square root 4 square plus 6 square, which is 7.21 meters, you will get. Okay. So then if you know this distance, okay, so then this distance also will be the same. Okay. So if you know this distance, so this distance also will be the same. Okay, if you know the this distance, so this distance also will be the same. Right, like that you will get all the distances. So, right, from particular conductor to other conductors. Right. So we'll get all the conductors from the given configuration. All the distances you will get. Right. After finding the all distances, so then you find the ds and dm values. Right. Right. Initially you find the geometric mean radius. Right, geometric mean radius is nothing but r dash. Right, that r dash value is equal to 0.7788 times the small r. The small r value is 0.75 centimeter, which is given in the problem. So geometric mean radius, which is r dash value is 0.584 meters we got. Okay, these cases we were already calculated in the previous slide. So right, the inductance per phase will be formula is this one 2 minus 7 log dm ds. So dm value and ds value formulas are this, right? Then you calculate a ds one. So now if you want to calculate ds, which is understood ds to ds3, right? Cube root, sorry, ds is cube root of ds1, ds2, ds3. What is ds1? So ds1 is the self GMD by considering the phase A, right? When you consider the phase A, you are having two conductors, right? You are having two phase, set of two phases, right? A you are having, A dash you are having. Okay. So now if you consider this as a single, then ds1 can be written as self distance of all these three, which is, as there are 2, whole to the power of 1 by 4, 1 by 2 square will get, which is fourth root. That fourth root of distance when you consider a daa and into da dash, this product one. If you consider a dash, d a dash into d a dash a, this is another product, right? You know all these distances, daa, daa dash, d a dash and d a dash a. Okay, so from the given configuration you can calculate. I was explaining here, right? So then if you substitute all these values, then you will get finally 0.205 meters. Okay, it's ds1, and if you calculate for ds3, ds3 is nothing but for phase C dash, right? So if you calculate that value also, you will get the same value, right? You do this. Then ds2 is nothing but bb dash, right? bb dash. So that means if you consider each subconductor, dbb dash one product, and d, if you consider b dash, db dash b dash, db dash b another product, whole to the power of 1 by 2 square, which is 4. So you can get fourth root of these total products. Okay, right? You know all the distances here. So if you substitute all these value, ds2, so ds2 you are getting 0.18 meters. Okay, So you are getting a DS1 value, DS3 value. Those two values are same, which is 0.205, and DS2 value is 0.18 meters, right? So then DS is equal to cube root of DS1 into DS2 into DS3. 0.195 meters. Okay, right. In a similar way, you have to find out the DM, which is cube root of DAB, DBC, and DCA. So now here DAB is the mutual GMD when you consider A and B phases. So that means you have to consider A phase and B phase, right? B again you are having A dash, B dash. Okay, so you are having A dash. Also you are having B dash. Okay, you have to consider two phases only, right? Then you have to calculate the mutual GMD. That means mutual distances, which are here you are having 2, here you are having 2, right? So the product whole to the power of 1 by mn. So this 2 into 4. So here also you get fourth root of all the mutual distance from all the other conductors. So A, if you consider A, B dash is one mutual distance, A dash is another mutual distance. Okay, if you consider A, DA and DAB, sorry, DA, B dash you will get. Okay, right. Right. So this is let us call A dash here, B dash here. Okay. So A to B. So this will be B, and this will be B dash. So A to B dash, two mutual distance. Then A dash to B and A dash to B dash. So are those products are AB dash, A dash B, A dash B dash, right? So you all the distances from the given configuration you can calculate, right? So the final value of DAB is 4.17 meters. So in the similar process, if you calculate for DBC, so DBC also you will get the same value. So once you do yourself, so you will get the same value, which is 4.17 meters, right? DCA. So DCA is nothing but mutual GMD when you consider phases C and A, right? You have to consider now phases C. So C is having C dash, right? So then A. So A is having A dash, right? So now you have to take all the mutual distances. So mutual distances are C to A dash, C dash to A, C dash to A dash. So those all products whole to the power of 1 by 4, right? Why? Because each phase is having 2. So Mn, 1 by Mn is 1 by 2 into 2, which is 4. So DCA is equal to 4th root of DCA dash, DC dash A, DC dash A dash, right? If you substitute all the distances, right? These distances you will get from the given configuration. Okay, so from the diagram, so from the previous problem diagram, so from that diagram you can calculate all the distances, right? So you will get a DCA as 4.9 meters. Now you got all the values DAB, DBC, DCA. If you substitute all these in this problem, you will get DM value. Okay, so that DM value is 4.4 meters, right? And DS value here is 0.195 meters. Okay, now if you substitute these two values in the problem, inductance problem, inductance equation, you will get inductance per phase per meter as 6 into 6.23 into 10 power minus 7 henries, right? You know the formula. So 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln dm by ds. Okay, if you substitute dm and ds value in that formula, you will get henries per meter. So right, this inductance per phase is for 1 meter, right? So if you want to calculate for kilometer, you have to multiply with 1000, so that final value of inductance per phase per kilometer is 0.623 millihenries. Okay, if you are having any doubts, you ask me in this problem. Right. If you take another problem, determine the inductance per. So from here you do as your exercise. right? Determine the inductance per kilometer per phase of the double circuit three phase line, which is shown in figure. The radius of each conductor is given, right? In previous problem, so the configuration of the conductor is given like what it is. One set of conductors. So the configuration, so here one set of conductors, one set of conductors. So like this they will, but here in the next problem, they were changing the positions of the conductor. So they were arranged like a horizontal plane. Okay. So the procedure for calculating the inductance for this also the same. Okay. So you are having A dash, you are having one B dash, C dash. Okay. You are having the same conductors. Distances are A dash is D plus D plus D plus D. 5D is there. 5D is the value. So and D value also given 1.75. So A dash distance you can know. A B dash you can distance is 4D. A C dash distance is 3D and D is 1.75 meters. So all distances from this figure you can know, right? And radius also you can know, right? So then inductance L is equal to 0.4605 log D equivalent by DS. So that D equivalent is nothing but a DM value, mutual GMD, right? So for double circuit transmission line, so that DM value is, right? So cube root of, so D AB, DBC, so DBC, DCA. Okay, for double circuit transmission line, this is the formula. Again, DAB, DBC, and DCA are the mutual GMD by considering two phases at a time. When you consider A and B, that means A is having two conductors, B is having two, A dash, B dash. So then you have to take all the mutual product whole to the power of 1/4. So like that, you can calculate DBC, DCA. Okay, so then you will get the final value DM. Similarly, DS here is so cube root of DS1, so DS1, DS2, DS3. Okay, these formulas you have to remember, right? This DS1, DS2, DS3 are the self GMD by considering each single phase, right? If you consider phase A, you are having A dash. If you are having, if you consider the B dash you are having. If you consider phase C, you are having C dash, right? So now for this, what is the self GMD? That is DS1. For this, what is the self GMD? That is DS2. For this, what is the self GMD? This is DS2. Under cube root of all these products is actual DS of total entire transmission system. Okay, you will get DM value and DS value. Now, if you substitute in this formula, you will get the inductance of the this problem. Okay, it is very simple, right? You know how to calculate say DS1, right? So DS1 is equal to all the self distances DAA, DAA dash, DA dash A, DA dash A dash. Okay, DAA, AA dash, A dash are the self distances, which is nothing but R dash. So that R dash is 0.7788 times the R value, right? That R value is given in the given problem, so which is 1.5 centimeters. Okay, so all the values, all the data is given in the problem itself. You just have to use the equations and you have to just substitute the values in that equation so that you will get the value, final value. Okay. Right. I also solution problem. Once you check it, right? So I'm also giving a few more exercise problems. So problem 10, 11, and 12, right? These are the exercise problems, right? If you observe the 10th problem, one circuit of single phase line is given here, right? So now if you observe this figure, it is a single phase line which is having 3 conductors in one phase and 2 conductors in another phase. Okay, so 3 conductors in one phase and 2 conductors in another phase. So DM and DS value, calculation of DM and DS value procedure will be the same only. Okay, so DM is the mutual distances from all conductors of phase A to phase B. That means D A dash, D A dash B dash, and B A dash, B dash, C A dash, C B dash. So those are the mutual distances, right? And whole to the power of 1 by Mn. M is number of conductors in X conductor, which is 3. N is number of conductors in Y conductor, which is 2. So 1 by 3 into 2, 6 you will get. 1 by 6 you will get here. Okay, whole to the power of 1 by 6 you will get here. Right? Now if you take the self GMD of phase A, so then you are having 3 conductors here. So it will be 1 by 3 square, so which is 9. If you consider for conductor X. If you conductor Y, you are having only 2. So whole to the power of 1 by 2 square only. So 1 by 4 only you will get. So that is the different only. But procedure for doing the problem is same. Okay. Right. So 11th problem, the bundle conductor of a line has 4 conductors bundle, and the 4 conductors are placed on the corners of a square, which is having sides from 25 centimeters, and diameter of subconductor is given. Find the GMR or self GMD. GMR and self GMD both are same, right? The direct formula is there for bundled conductors. If bundled conductor is having 4 conductors which are placed like a square, so which are placed like a square. So this is the conductor, right? So here you are having 3 conductors which are placed like on horizontal. So here you are having 4 conductors which are placed on a square, and square each side is having 25 centimeters, right? So this will be the square root of 25 by 25 square plus 24 square. You will get the some value. So that is the this distance and this distance. You will get all the distances. So then you will calculate the GMR or self GMD, both are same. DS value you have to calculate. So simply you will get 12.826 centimeters, right? So if you observe the problem number 7, a single phase 35 kilometer long transmission line, which consists of 2 solid conductors, each having the radius of 4.5 mm. Conductor spacing is given, right? It is a single phase transmission line, and the conductor spacing distance between these two is given as 2.5 meters. Calculate the equivalent radius of fixed CCS hollow thin-walled conductor having the same equivalent inductance of original value. Right, fixed CCS radius you have to calculate, which is nothing but fixed CCS value and GMR are same, which is R dash. This is equal to 0.7788 times the R value. Okay, so that R value given in the problem itself. So you can directly, if you substitute in this problem, you will get 3.5 mm. Right, so then you can calculate the inductance per conductor. Right, it is a single phase line. Per conductor is for 1 conductor. So this value is equal to 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln dm by ds. Here only single conductor is there for each phase. So ln d by r dash you can take. So that d is 2.5 centimeter and r dash is 3.5 mm. If you calculate 3.5 mm, you will get, right? You will get the inductance, so which is in henries per meter. Okay. So but the transmission is 35 kilometer line, right? So now, so 35 kilometers is nothing but 35,000 meters. Now this value is per meter value. Right, if you multiply this with 35,000, 35 into 10 square, 10 cube, so then you will get the final inductance of one single conductor. Okay, like that you can calculate the inductance of this problem. Okay, that's all for today. So if you are having any doubts, so you can text me in WhatsApp also, WhatsApp group. Okay, that's all. We will end the session. Okay guys, if you are having any doubts, you can text me in chat box also, else you can leave.